do you remember Alex's original dream and her passion for building this brand?
So her passion is literally business. She is one of the most business savvy people I've ever met in my life. And so it's been a great mentor to have on that side, because I've never seen someone create, like from the beginning stages, create a business, see it out to fruition and see it grow this quickly and be as successful as it is. And so she had seen some hat stores and thought, wow, we don't have one of those in Nashville. Why don't we? We're one of the biggest, if not the largest tourist destinations in the US, maybe partly in the world right now. And so she's like, I can do that. Like, I can create this. And immediately when she decided that, and got with a partner, they found a space that day, which happened to be in the heart of the Gulch. Our location is prime time. You really
right next to the Thompson Hotel. Shout out to the Thompson too, because I love me some LA Jackson, by the way.
Yeah, one of our favorite post-work stops.
Oh, absolutely. I would only imagine. What about when she was developing this brand, when she was going through all this business, right? I mean, what really got her eye for cowboy hats, and just hats in general? Because you know this, coming by the area where there's nothing but amazing cowboy hats, you know a good one when you see one. And I can tell you right now, the Rustler is the best in Nashville that I have seen.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, what got her inspired about hats?
I want to say just knowing that there was a need. You look at bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, tourists, everyone's buying some kind of hat. And so our thought is, why pay for something that isn't going to stay shaped, isn't customized? You don't really get to pick out anything. It's just off the wall and it looks like everybody else. Why don't we offer somebody the ability to create, if they look at it as a souvenir, it's a one-of-a-kind souvenir that they pick out every piece of it. And it's like you're walking away with something other than a shot glass or a t-shirt. You're walking away with a custom hat that you can continue to wear for years to come.
Oh, absolutely. And not only that, let's talk about the experience. So actually, you know, before we start and talk about the experience, because I kind of want to tee this up even a little bit. I want to learn a little bit more about you. Okay. So when you went in and you saw the design, and when you saw that they were starting to build the show store, the flagship store, right? I mean, what were different elements that they were adding to this storefront? Because I've seen it. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I mean, I got kind of the lookbook, the style guide, right, when I was hired, and kind of looking into what we wanted the store to look like, what I was kind of going to channel with my outfits and what I was going to channel with my personality. And just each piece came together so wonderfully. April Tomlin Interiors is who designed our store. And when you walk in our store, you're immediately like amazed. It's so beautifully done. All the hats on the wall, all just the displays, the way our leather jackets hang, the way our bar says Rustler, the marble, the granite, all that kind of stuff. Every little piece was so thoughtfully curated in it that when you walk in, it's like, wow, even if there wasn't a hat on the shelf, just the store is gorgeous. And so being able to see each piece come together, and now a little over a year into it, we're making renovations and already like adjusting our store flow because of the traffic that we've had. So it's fun to now, I wasn't necessarily a part of every piece of design to begin with, but now I've been able to kind of be a part of these new installations that we're adding. And that's cool to see, okay, we're already doing this well. How can we improve and even facilitate more people coming into our store? And so it's been really cool to be a part of, like, hey, this actually looks good. We just had a meeting this week about, hey, what if we did this differently in here? We got some new fabric. We're like, oh, well, why don't we make our private room this way and our showroom this way? And just finding new ways to incorporate stuff. We're always adjusting the displays, whether it's how many hats we have displayed, how many like fun trucker hats, how many jackets, the different shirts. It's kind of always changing. So you can come into Rustler Hat Co. one day, you come in a month or two later, it's
completely
changed.
Different. And not only that, it's completely different from what you guys are able to provide too, because I'd assume that things are selling out. They're selling out quick. And then not only that, it's what I love about when I walked into your storefront is that the bar. When I think about one-of-one custom items, right, I don't necessarily see it made in front of you. I don't necessarily see all these elements that you're able to add onto these amazing hats already. And I mean, just talk about that idea of the bar, that someone, when they walk into this storefront, so to let you guys know, you open up the doors and the first thing you see is the bar. I mean that, and so I understand what you mean by the flow of things, because that bar takes up probably half of the entrance by itself. But for people that are just walking on the side of the Gulch, they see this amazing bar. And from there, I mean, talk about just how important that bar is for the business.
So I think that what we're selling more so than even our hats is what you're touching on, that experience. And so we want it to be from the moment you step into those doors, you're greeted. We even created a new kind of greeter / guide for the store position where somebody's right there, right when you walk in, you're greeted, you're introduced to our brand, kind of what we do, what we're offering. I mean, it's kind of overwhelming, honestly. Our store has, tall ceilings. It's like, whoa, what did I just walk into? And so we like to give people like a few minutes to just take it all in and then go in to what we offer. And so that bar acts as that first point of entrance. And that's with that thoughtful design. We catch their eye immediately with the fabric background, with the Rustler spelled out, with the beautiful bar top. Like everything is thought out to like what's going to grab your attention, and walking past you're like, wait, what is that? The amount of people we have, like we say we're in a fishbowl or like a snow globe. People's like put their face up to it and they're like, wait, what's that? I'm like, no, come on in, like come take a look, because I just know as soon as they walk in there, I'm like, whoa, what is this? How do I get started on this?
What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for watching this past episode. If you can, hit this button right here to subscribe to our YouTube page, and hit this button right here to see some more clips from this episode. But no matter what, leave us a thumbs up. It helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you next time.